Hello?
You won't get away from me! Come back here! Come back here! I'll throttle you!
Bad again, isn't it?
What are you talking about, Harry?
The old bank statement.
Oh, I thought it was looking very healthy.
Well, it looks a bit flushed to me, you know, a little bit red. What do you think of the suit, eh?
Oh, suit. Now, look here, Harry. You're supposed to start work at 9 o'clock, not 20 past.
Well, as a matter of fact, I couldn't get up the stairs.
I'm not surprised you get breathless staring your tea.
No. There were two men fighting on them.
Then why didn't you use the lift?
I did for some of the way, but then the maintenance man got in and he started boring a hole in the door.
That's just the sort of excuse I expect from you, Harry.
No, it's not.
Hey, you know, there's a hole in the lift and there's two men fighting on the
What's all this, Bert?
Oh, are you talking to me, Rex?
What's all this?
Oh, I'm listening to the radio.
Oh, it's a radio, is it? I thought he was trying to reactivate his brain.
You can't come in there with a radio hanging out of your ear. Get it out!
Is he in a bad mood today, then, Harry?
Don't push him, Berkey. He's had a nasty shock from his bank manager.
Oh, cheer up, Rex. It's payday.
You ready, shall?
And here he comes, the Paymaster General.
Up and down them stairs all day long. I ought to have a trolley, I did.
He's right, you know, you ought to have a trolley.
He did.
Ted. A
He
trolley
did.
for Ted.
Thank you so much.
For Ted. A trolley for Ted.
You wouldn't think it was so funny if you had my plates.
Thank you, Mr. Hetherington.
Not at all.
Plates of meat, Ted?
And my other plate.
Oh, where's that, Ted?
Up here in my head, solid silver. Listen to this.
Who gave you that then, Ted?
Bosh, that you gave me that. That is the result of a 50mm cannon shell, that is.
Ted's very lucky it was only a glancing blow.
I never knew you had a plate in your head, Ted.
You didn't know I was musical, neither did you, eh?
No,
Come
we
hold of
didn't,
that. Here, hold that. Listen to this.
La 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 la.
Do you know, I could have lain in that hospital feeling sorry for myself, instead of which I decided to put my ward down to good news. So you pick that up. Right, played before rightly, I have, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was me, Jock on the bagpipes, and little Sandy on the violin. Oh, it was a smashing act.
Yeah, very good. Morning to you. Morning,
James.
I wonder if I could have a word.
Old Ted with a musical head.
Well, every man should have a Harry. Mind you, it's not easy.
No, you should try sticking blotting paper up your nose, Burke. You're getting too much echo.
All right, you just stop messing about. Here's your pay slips. Try and earn it.
Hey, do you know, in all the excitement, I'd nearly forgotten all about
Look,
it.
how many times do I have to tell you, Burke? Don't wave it about in front of other people.
Well, I'm not ashamed of it, Rex.
I mean, you don't see me flashing my payslip around, do you?
It's all a question of protocol, Berkey. Rex doesn't want to see your pay slip in case he finds out you're earning more than he is.
Well, it wouldn't worry me if I found out I was earning less than you, Rex.
Thank you very much.
No, of course he's earning more than you, Berkey. We're all earning more than. But the thing is, how much more?
Well, shall I tell you?
He doesn't want to know, Berkey. No more than he wants to know how much I earn.
I'm not interested in how much you earn. I know my worth, and so do they.
Of course. It's all a question of your differentials, you see, Berkey. Look, let us say that Rex earns A and I earn B. Got it?
No.
Well, Rex is A, me, B.
And A earns the same as B, plus X.
Possibly.
Certainly.
What's X?
X is the great unknown, the root of all his neuroses.
A earns the same as B, plus big X.
He assumes it's big X.
I know it's big X.
He thinks he knows, but I know he only thinks he knows.
Look, he knows I know.
But what if big X is only little x? Or maybe there isn't an X at all. Whoop. What if A equals B? Or even that B equals A plus X?
Now, he knows that B doesn't equal A plus X. He knows that A equals B plus X. He knows there has to be an X, owing to my seniority in the regard which I held. But What he can't stand is the knowledge that X isn't little X, but a flaming great big X, which is why he has to send his wife out to work.
Oh, yes! See about it,
Right then, Harry, go on then, Harry.
Come on, you're scared.
Don't you push me, Harry.
You're scared.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Life has its compensation. It's working with you, the team. Carry on.
I'm sorry, JF. I wondered if I could have a little word.
Yes, of course you can, Rex. Oh, it's a transistor.
Yes, Mr. Fletcher.
I always thought you were motivated by clockwork.
Oh, that's a good one, Joe.
I did tell him about it, Jeff, but he wouldn't listen. I wondered if I could...
Well, he probably couldn't hear you with that thing stuck in his ear.
Oh, the programme's finished now, Mr. Fletcher.
So soon.
As I was
Did you
saying...
notice that little fracas out in the corridor just now, Joe?
Indeed, I did.
I wonder
wonder
what
who
it
that-
could be, Mr. Fletcher.
I really don't know. All I know is that when they saw me, they shouted up the workers and tried to relieve me of my briefcase. But little did they know that the old handoff, which nearly took me into the second 15, was just as good as... See you wearing a new suit.
Oh, just a little something I got off the peg, JF. Excuse me. Nothing very special, answer.
That's what I like to see. An active mind in a well-pressed suit, eh, Rex?
Now, look here.
Mind you, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be able to go into any shop and get something, well, fairly decent, just like that. It's the shape of my body, you understand? Apparently, I don't know whether... Apparently, I am what is called in the trade regular athletic.
Apparently, it's what's known in the typing pool as mouth and trousers. And I would point out to you, the JF, that appearances aren't everything.
Well, of course they're not, Rex. I mean, look at you. That was cruel. Forgive me, Rex.
About this word, JF.
What word did you have in mind, Rex? What about fluorescent or titillation or, my favorite, perambulator? On the other hand, don't think I don't know who came in first this morning? Who comes in first every morning, his little body hunched over that desk? His little frame flexing itself in preparation for the problems of the day. Don't think I don't know. And don't think I don't appreciate it.
Hello.
Oh, Carol!
Morning, Mr. Fletcher.
Morning, Mr. Fletcher. You're just going to have to run if you want your payslip. Carol, what would I do without you? What good is a sentence without a full stop? A ship without a rudder? A tall oak without a cooling breeze?
Mr. Fletcher,
Yes, Rex.
about my word.
Ah, yes, about your word, Rex. Enter, Rex. Enter. Nothing is too good for my team. Nothing.
It's those new pills. I said they'd have an unfortunate side effect.
I have been checking my own personal bank statement,
Rex,
Jeff, and...
as I left the house this morning, as I was walking to the car, something made me glance back. And there was Mrs. Fletcher at the bedroom window. She was waving. Now, you know what that means, don't you?
no, Jeff.
It means that somehow that woman had risen from her bed, dragged herself across the room, and pulled herself into an upright position just to wave me goodbye. I could see her lips moving. She was saying, "Have a good day, dear." I turned away. And I don't mind admitting it, my eyes were filled with tears.
It must have been a very moving moment, Jeff. Now, about my problem.
If we've got problems, Rex, we must share them. Now, that's what we're here for.
Well, I'm trying to, Jeff.
Don't get so angry.
Well, I'm not angry, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Rex. I can see that little neck throbbing.
You're quite right, Jeff. I shall present my case quietly, succinctly, with all the facts in the relevant order.
Off you go, then.
Yes, well... 6 weeks ago, you promised me a backdated rise in pay which never came. The latter being a minor point which did not deter Susan from nevertheless going out and spending it in the belief that your word was your bond. Not only that, Jeff, but she didn't tell me till she'd done it, which means I am not only at the point of bankruptcy, but also at the point of resignation.
Rex, that's the way. Now, I understand, Rex.
But what are you going to do about
It's
it?
all done, Rex. It's all done. It's all due to the machinations of the wages department. Now, I've complained bitterly on your behalf, Rex, bitterly. Have you seen your wages slip today?
Oh, no, Jeff. No, not yet.
Well, there you are. Now, Rex, you surely didn't think that...
Oh, no, Jeff. No. Thank you, Jeff.
There's just one thing, Rex. Don't tell Harry about this. Harry or anyone.
Oh, don't worry, Jeff. My lips are sealed.
Yes, but don't tell anyone, particularly not Harry. I couldn't help overhearing your little conversation out there.
I'm very sorry about that, Jeff, but Harry is in a particularly prickly mood this morning. It's all this fighting going on in the building. It's been stirring his blood.
Well, it's not for myself, you understand, Rex. It's the harmony of the department that's at stake.
Oh, yes, I understand, Jeff. If they found out, they'd all be in here.
Yes, well, Harry was particularly ugly last year. I couldn't stand that, Rex. No, not a man in my condition.
No, of course not, Jeff. No. Thank you once again.
You must trust me, Rex. Believe me.
Oh, but I do, Jeff, I do.
What are you doing?
I'm just going to the washroom.
Oh, he's going to wash his envelope. I'm coming with you.
I'm only going to wash my hands and have a cup of coffee, Harry.
Hello?
David here.
Ah, yes, David.
They've got Bloomfield.
Oh, yes, really?
They've bit him
Where?
in the eyes.
Not Bloomfield, well, but... David? David? Oh, how extraordinary. One moment I was talking to David, the next moment he sounded as if he was being strangled.
Mr. Fletcher.
Now, put that away, Carol. You know how I hate people waving their payslip around.
But it isn't my payslip.
What is it?
It's your payslip.
Oh, that's all right. What are you doing waving my payslip around?
That's what I was trying to tell you. It was in my envelope.
Well, it had no right to be.
I know, but someone put the payslips in the wrong envelopes. That's why there's all this fighting going on. The whole of the 3rd floor is under siege.
Oh, my God.
The thing is, what have you got in your envelope?
I don't know. But if Harry sees Rex's payslip this week, I'm sunk.
Why?
Oh, no reason.
Oh, you're not afraid of Harry, are you, Mr.
Well, of
Fletcher?
course I'm not afraid of him. No, but these Welshmen do get very violent, you know. I mean, they have a strong homicidal streak. That's why they call everyone Die. No, I can't do it. You do it for me, please. Is it Rex's or Harry's?
Neither. It's Burke's.
Oh, my God. Now, we've just got to keep calm. This whole thing is really quite simple. Now, you've got mine, and I've got Burke's.
Then what's Burke got?
I'll soon find out. Oh, please, God, make it Rex's. Don't panic.
I'm not panicking.
Well, someone is. I can hear them. I can feel them.
Take one of your pills.
Which are the ones for stress?
That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one.
What's this for?
You wouldn't tell me. It's something personal. Try one of these.
Ah, there you are, Burke. Having fun? Allow me, Burke.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Fletcher. That's much better.
Can't have you choking to death. Not in office hours, anyway. How are things, Burke?
What things, Mr. Fletcher?
Oh, things. You got any problems? Is your desk facing the right way? Is your chair tall enough for a growing lad? Things like, have you opened your pay envelope yet?
Oh, I never open my pay envelope, Mr. Fletcher.
Never.
No, my mother does that for me. She's very good like that. She used to do it for my father as well.
Of course, it's a fine woman, fine woman. You see, Burke, I haven't seen a payslip like yours for years. I was just wondering whether I could just have a little look.
At my payslip?
Just a quickie.
Mr. Fletcher, it isn't right to show other people your payslip.
But it's us, Burke, you and me, the team. Just one big happy family.
Well, there's an awful lot of hard words get bandied about in this big happy family, Mr. Fletcher.
What sort of words, Burke?
Words like differential, increment, status, up yours, Jack. I use words like that, Mr. Fletcher, but Rex and Harry, well, they slip them into their conversation almost willy-nilly. And so, you see, much as I'd like to show you my payslip, I don't think it would be advisable.
It's not as if I don't know how much you earn, Burke.
What do you want to say it for?
Well, I know we pay you, Burke. In fact, I'm sure we pay you. But I've just forgotten how much for the moment, and I'm prepared to offer you £1 in order to refresh my memory.
£1.
Cash. No questions asked.
To refresh your memory.
Precisely. For the sake of the department, Burke, I'm asking you to forget what has just passed between us.
My mind is a complete blank.
That's what I'm depending on, Burke.
Haven't you opened your pay envelope yet, Rex?
No, I haven't. Neither have I.
Here, have you seen my pay slip anywhere? I've been all over the building looking for it. You see, there's been a mix-up in the wages department, and some of the pay slips have been put into the wrong envelopes.
What?
Hey, wouldn't be in there, would it?
Get off.
What about that one?
Here, keep your prying fingers up.
Keep your hair on. It wouldn't do anybody a favour. You could go.
Come on, come on. It's mine.
Oh.
That's personal.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. Now, this is Burke's. Now, if you've got mine, and I've got Burke's, and Burke's got yours.
That means Rex could have Harry's and Harry could have Rex's, or alternatively, they could each have their own.
Oh, please, God, let them have their own.
I've never understood all this silly secrecy about what a man earns anyway.
Well, it's all to do with differentials, you see, Carol. That's the question on every man's lips. How big is my differential?
Don't know, I'm sure I don't.
Well, it's like this. You see, if Rex earns A and Harry earns B...
You wouldn't dare.
Why wouldn't I?
Because your little world might go splatter, splatter, splatter.
And what about your little world?
What about it?
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle?
Yeah!
So what we have is C equals A minus B over X from Y's point of view.
I love hearing your brain work like this.
Or B minus A plus X plus E from K's point of view.
Oh, you've gone all vibrant. I can feel it through my fingers.
Go and see what they're doing. Give that back to Bert. What's happening?
A is staring at B, and C is eating a banana.
My God, they're ganging up on me.
Excuse me, might I make a suggestion?
Do keep out of this, Burke.
That's right, Burke. You don't understand these things.
It just seems to me that instead of arguing, you could be consolidating.
What are you talking about, Burke?
Well, of course, I cannot reveal what was recently said to me by Mr. Fletcher.
Mr. Fletcher, Burke?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, come on, Burke. It's me, Harry, your friend.
No, I'm sworn to secrecy.
Don't you trust anything he says, Burke?
No, Harry, for the sake of the department, my lips are sealed. However, for the sake of solidarity, 50p might prise them open.
10.
15.
It's no good. What we've got here is a war of nerves. And let's face it, you're very short on ammunition. You must assume the offensive. Face them man to man.
I've never faced anyone man to man. Except Mrs. Fletcher, and look what happened then.
And so it seems to me that you two are in a very good position to do some bargaining.
You mean screw him for some more money?
Well, Mr. Fletcher would give anything to get your 2 pay slips back.
You've got a wicked mind, you have, Berkey.
Do you mean take advantage of a sick man?
Yes.
I like it.
I've got to show them who's the boss or they'll trample all over you.
You're absolutely right.
God, they're here.
Ah, team. You wanted to see me?
Yes, Burke has elected himself spokesman, JF.
I'm only here to see fair play.
What seems to be the problem, Burke?
My colleagues have asked me to speak on their behalf, his behalf, to voice what can only be described as a complaint within the department.
Oh.
And my colleagues have also asked me to point out that they find themselves in an embarrassing, if not untenable, situation because of what can only be described as a flagrant, if not deliberate, incompetence on behalf of the management in the running of what can only be described as the wages department.
Is he only offensive?
I take it you're referring to the wrongful addressing of the salary envelope.
Yes?
Can I ask your colleagues if they have opened their envelopes yet?
That is a leading question, JF, and one which my colleague is not yet prepared to answer.
When will your colleague be prepared to answer?
JF, all we ask are our just deserts.
That is substantial remuneration for keeping our mouths shut.
You mean a rise? I can't.
You must.
What I suggest, Jeff, is a compromise.
But I do compromise. My whole life is a compromise.
No, what I mean is if you gave Burke £1 to see into his
You
envelope.
slipped out, Mr. Fletcher, willy-nilly.
Yeah, it must be worth something to look in ours.
How much?
£5.
Pounds?
50.
£5.50.
Each.
Each?
Plus another £1 to me to make it a nice round figure.
Now, just a minute, Burke. I'm not standing for that.
Thank you, Rex. Thank you.
No. If he gets 2, I want 10.
No, he's not in a fit state to have this done to him. Who do you think you are? It's dreadful. How can they treat you like this?
All I'd ever wanted was a little greenhouse and a friendly way. I've never been a bad man.
I don't know
Never
what
been a
came
bad
over me. I just felt this great surge of power.
It's all right for you lot, but it's the likes of me, that has to get everything in order. Hey, you don't look too well. Right. Are there any more pay packets in here?
Oh, yes.
I've got yours and yours.
What? Huh?
I've got yours and I've got yours.
Team. Ted, you're my guardian angel.
Hey, you're looking better.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Before royalty, you said.
Oh, yes. There was me, Jock on the bagpipe, and
And little Sandy on the violin. See you later, Jeff.
As long as you're feeling better, sir. Yes.